Hey guys, welcome to my coffee talk. Today's video and this week's giveaway is sponsored by Cora. Why Cora? Because today we're gonna have a little girl talk. So Cora is a company that makes organic cotton tampons. Now you might be asking yourself, what is so special about these Cora tampons? I'll tell you what. Cora tampons are not infused with harmful chemicals like regular tampons from the store. I used to use regular tampons, now I don't. And it's because I don't want unnecessary chemicals in my body. I don't want to use something that could be harmful for me. And this is why I switched to Cora tampons, and this is why I took on this sponsorship, because I feel like it's important to talk about these things. Women are often way too embarrassed to talk about their period, to talk about tampons and hygiene and all that stuff, and that's bad because it's part of our health and we have to be able to take care of ourselves, and we have to be able to talk about it and share advice, share tips on how to take care of our bodies the best we can. So to raise awareness about tampons that are good for us, that are not harmful for us, that don't contain any chemicals, Cora have decided to give me their signature kit for a giveaway. So this giveaway is gonna be again on my Instagram account. Go there, find the post, follow the instructions, it's super easy. And the winner is gonna get the Cora signature kit and 3 months supply of tampons. And these are the things that you're gonna get in your signature kit. First, you're gonna get this little clutch where you can put your tampons and put it in your purse. Then you're gonna get this little black box that you can keep in your bathroom, and these discreet little stowaways that you can also put into your purse or your gym bag. I also suggest that you check out their website cora.life because their subscriptions are really worth it. I got a 1-year free subscription from Cora for making this video, but I'm telling you that after that year is over, I'm definitely not going back to those store-bought tampons that are full of chemicals. I'm not doing that because our bodies are so much more vulnerable during our periods and we have to take care of them better. So I'm definitely sticking with organic 100% cotton tampons. Now you guys have been asking me if I work out during my period, if you should work out during your period. You can get mixed messages if you're searching for an answer online, so I'm just gonna share with you what I do and how I feel about it. So my period lasts about 5 days. It starts with an easy day, then I have 2 days that are the worst days, and then I have 2 days that are another 2 easy days. I do feel low energy usually on those 2 days in the middle. With that comes cramps, I feel a bit yucky, things like that. I don't feel too much like exercising, but I do push myself because I know that once I start exercising, it's gonna give me energy and it's gonna make me feel better. And I'm always right with that, it always makes me feel better. And once I finish my full-length workout, I always feel amazing, I feel full of energy, and I'm always grateful that I did it. So that said, a lot of people do the mistake that they don't work out because they feel sluggish and they don't feel like it, but they don't realize that once they start exercising, if they do their workout, they're gonna feel so much more energized. Exercise gives you energy. There was one particular person who actually asked me, why don't I ever share with you videos or pictures of me being bloated on my period? That's a weird request, but I get it. You just want to see if I'm a human. You want to see if you can relate to me. However, this might be a little disappointing because I actually do not get bloated during my periods. My body does not hold on to water, and I believe it's because of my nutrition. It's because I found the diet that works for me. As a matter of fact, this is the video that I shot last week on the worst day of my period. You can see that there's no bloating, nothing like that. I don't get like that because, like I said, I believe that I found a diet that works for me and that really works for my body. If you find a diet that works for your body, you're not gonna be experiencing any bloating, any water retention, nothing like that. Now, I wish I could tell you that my diet that I follow is going to help you and is gonna do the same things for you. Unfortunately, I cannot promise that because it would be totally bogus and it doesn't work that way. There are at least 100 of diet and nutrition theories. That's why so many people are so confused when it comes to diet and nutrition. So many people keep asking me on a daily basis, what should I eat? I don't know what to eat. You know, one website says this, another book says that. I'm confused. And of course you're gonna be confused because there is so much information. And the thing is that most people, most nutritionists or trainers or people whoever shares their diet, they tend to promote the diet that works for them and that makes sense for them. So at the end of the day, nobody cares about the individual and how is it gonna work for you. Everybody cares about how is it affecting them, and because it works for them, obviously it's gonna work for everybody. Now, I'm someone who have been guilty of this as well, but I'm so glad that I woke up from this coma and that my holistic nutrition school have taught me one very, very important thing. And the thing is bio-individuality. We are all different. What works for one person does not necessarily work for another person. So in other words, one person's food is another person's poison. I might be getting great results following low carb diet, and some of you guys know that I've been following low carb for a really long time and it really does work for me. It gives me a lot of energy, I get rid of cellulite, I stay lean 365 days a year, and my immune system is really strong. I rarely get sick, which is also really important when it comes to nutrition because proper nutrition will support your health. So low carb is something that worked for me amazingly, and there are a lot of people out there that are on low carb diets and they love it just as much as I do. However, there are a lot of people out there also that tried low carb and it didn't work for them. And it's just simply because there is not one diet that will work for everybody. There is not. Also remember that your diet might be changing as you get older. Kids do not eat the same way as adults. Teenagers don't eat the same way as a person who's 30-years old. I'm not gonna be eating the same way when I'm 60-years old. Sorry guys, I got interrupted by Gypsy now. I don't know what I was talking about. So just to let you know, if you have tried a diet before that didn't work for you, it's not you. It's not your fault. There's nothing wrong with you. It's just that you might have to find a diet, a way of eating that works for you, and you have to find the foods that make you feel good, and you can totally do that. It's actually not that complicated, and I will be definitely sharing a lot more when it comes to nutrition, diet and recipes, because I just want to help to guide you so that you can choose the diet that works for you. It's all about you. It should be about you, not about some diet theory just because I believe in it or somebody else believes in it, because there is so many of them and there is always living examples that a theory works. There is tons of vegans that thrive on vegan diet. There are tons of vegetarians that thrive on vegetarian diets. There is tons of people who thrive on low carb diets. There is tons of people who thrive on paleo diet. So, and there's tons of research that supports each one of these diets. It's the funny thing. But now that you know about bio-individuality, you're not gonna be confused anymore, because you know that everyone's different and you have to find the one diet, the one way of eating, the one lifestyle that works for you. So now, enough about diet, let's talk about exercise. So my Z-Gym member Carrie from Finland is asking me about muscle soreness. She says, why does the soreness occur not the next day, but the day after tomorrow? Am I not training enough? And do I need to get sore to build bigger muscles? So what's happening here is the classic delayed onset muscle soreness, which is something that's very, very common. It does usually occur about 48 hours after your training, but it can be also very individual. So the reason for the muscle soreness, and just keep in mind that this is still being researched, it's still not very well understood the exact mechanics of delayed onset muscle soreness. Basically what happens is there are these micro tears in your muscles and it creates inflammation. This is why you feel sore. And there is a little bit of truth about you need to damage your muscles in order to get bigger muscles. In order to build bigger muscles, you really need to stress your metabolism, which means that your workouts need to be really intense. And the second thing is the muscle tension. The mechanical tension of your muscles is really important. And then a little bit of the damage, the muscle damage, this is also really important in order to build muscles. However, the pain that you feel after a training is not necessarily a good thing. It can actually be very counterproductive. There are at least two reasons why it's not a good thing. The first one is that your motivation is kind of low. If you feel sore, most people don't want to move when they feel sore. And that's not a good thing because then you're not continuing your training. If you do a hard workout that leaves you feeling really sore and then you do nothing for the next 4 days because you are sore, then your training is for nothing. Then it's like taking 1 step forward and 2 steps back. In order to make a progress, you have to be training consistently. So even if you hit it hard on one day and you feel that soreness and you feel like you had a great workout, if you don't continue your training and you're skipping days because of the muscle soreness, you're not making a great progress. The other thing is that the muscle soreness is going to affect your workout performance in the consecutive workouts. So the workout that you're gonna do the next day is not gonna be as effective for you because you're not gonna be able to push yourself that hard. If you feel sore, your muscles cannot contract that much, and that's not a good thing either. So the best way to actually build muscles and see results and make progress really fast is to stay consistent. Work out daily, exercise daily. That's a great also prevention for muscle soreness. You're not gonna feel sore, you're gonna make amazing progress. And the way to do it, and we do that in the Z Gym, is to vary the intensity of the workouts. That's why we do workouts one day with body weight, next day with weights, next day we do cardio, then we have a rest day, which means on the rest day we're doing stretch and tone workouts that are easier workouts. So you have to vary the intensity. Obviously you cannot do high intensity workout every single day of the week. You have to allow your body to kind of recover from those workouts. But recovery doesn't mean that you do nothing. That doesn't help with anything. If you do a hard workout, you feel sore and then you do nothing, you don't move, then it's the worst thing you can do. You're just gonna be stiff, and again, 1 step forward, 2 steps back. So now you know that the prevention is to stay consistent and exercise daily. Now if you haven't been consistent and you just did a hard workout and you're feeling the soreness, here are 3 tips I can give you that will help you with recovery and that will ease the post-workout muscle soreness. Do some light exercise, some aerobic exercise and stretching, because that will bring more oxygen into those muscles and more nutrients into those sore muscles, and that's really important. If you're just gonna sit and do nothing, you're gonna feel stiff, you're not gonna help with your recovery. So that's why you stay consistent and exercise daily, and that's why we do those light workouts twice a week at least in the Z Gym, because those are the ones that will help you with the recovery. The second thing that you can do is deep tissue massage, foam rolling, or the massage balls. That really helps. You can massage out those sore muscles and then stretch them out. And last but not least, caffeine seems to help with post-workout muscle soreness, ginger tea and green tea. There is one more thing that I wanted to share with you today, because you've been asking me about my handstands and my progress. You know that I've been doing this for over a year, working on my handstands, and the only way to improve your handstands is to do it every single day. Really try to practice daily. You don't have to practice for a long time, at least 5 to 10 minutes every single day. I haven't been able to do that even. You know, I really didn't have too much time or didn't feel like it every single day. But I tried at least every other day or at least 4 times a week for 5 minutes. And here are the exercises that helped me to practice handstands, and these are the exercises that I still do when I'm practicing my handstands. Scissors in the hallway, wall walks, handstand in between two walls, L stand, wall jumps, handstand shoulder taps, handstand push-ups, pike rolls with the balance ball, one leg roll press into the handstand, both legs roll press into the handstand, one leg roll press into the handstand using the yoga wheel, pressing into the handstand using wall for support and yoga blocks. And the hardest one so far has been pressing into the handstand off of the ground using just a wall for support. So you guys have fun with your handstand training and practicing. Don't forget to stretch your hamstrings a lot because that's very important for your handstands. Also your shoulder flexibility and shoulder strength is important, your core strength. I have the upper body and abs basics program for complete beginners on the website. And then I also have the upper body and abs Inferno program series for those of you who are already advanced. So take advantage of that. Start doing these workouts because that will give you the strength and also the flexibility for the handstands. One last thing, I picked the winner for last week's giveaway. So the person who's getting my signed book and the cute outfit from PopFlex Active is Frances Essentials. And this is how I picked her. I went to the comments that were at the bottom of the post this time and I counted 26 because today is the 26th. Then I just came across some Instagram accounts that were private and I just feel like when it's private I don't really know who this person is. I don't know if I want to give it to you. So basically the first account after the number 26 was the one who wasn't private that I picked, that I liked. Congratulations! I'm gonna send you a message right now so that we can connect and so that I can send you the prize as soon as possible. And that's it for today's coffee talk. I have to go now and pack for Hawaii. I'm so excited. I'm gonna celebrate my 35th birthday in Hawaii. So guys, have a great day. Don't forget to subscribe and I will see you next week in my next coffee talk. Ciao!